Hello, good day everyone. So this is the group. This is our group, and right now we are going to interview one of the graduating students in SJCSI. She is a major in physical education, and look at her. She's very pretty. And right now, we will ask you a question. So, how can you relate your learning in the general English language to the English specific purposes?
I can relate my learning in general English language to my SP learning in a way of reading and writing skills. Like whenever there is an essay that is, I like, if ever I am giving a task to like write an essay that is relevant to my physical education subjects. So I am going to write an essay that is connected to my physical education subjects.
Wow.
So
Thank you so much for that idea, ma'am. Thank you so much for that. How about you?
Okay, the second question now is, what are the qualities of the SP that enable you to master your chosen field?
In my own opinion, there are two that I consider as the qualities of ESP, and that is the specificity and learner center. I can say that ESP is specificity in a way that he focuses on a specific grammars, vocabularies, or the communication needs of your students. And I can also say that one qualities of an ESP is learner-centered in a way that you as a teacher, like we all know, one of our job as a teacher is to facilitate the students, right? So I can say that it is a learner-centered because you are going to conduct activities and you allow students to do the execution or the demonstration, and you as a teacher, you're just doing the facilitate.
We were able to have an idea on how to facilitate the students.
You let,
Are also very
you let the students do the execution or the like for example, I am going to give a task to my students like you're going to execute the fundamental positions of the arms and feet in folk dance. So you just instruct them about it, like how they're going to do the proper demonstration and execution of that, and then you just facilitate.
So it is easy for us
The
to
specificity and learning center.
yes, because there is a specific vocabulary that
Okay.
Okay, as for the third question, so for you, how does ESP become beneficial in your chosen field?
I could say that ASP is beneficial in my chosen field in a way that it improves, or there is what you call the vocabulary expansion. You know, or there are added vocabularies and grammars, and there, I can say that it is beneficial because in a way also that you can give clear instructions to your students. Then give constructive feedbacks to your students, especially if kanang performances. So you give mga feedbacks kana sa ilang performances kung asa sila need improvements.
So this is a more question. How does the knowledge of ASP help you be more effective in teaching your students?
Just like what I've said earlier, it affects in a way that there is an effective communication between you and your students, and then as well as there is a constructive feedback that you're going to give to your students.
Thank you so much once again for the fifth question. How does ESP affect the teaching and learning physical education?
For me, the importance of ESP to my chosen major course is that there is really an effective communication because there are terms that you can use, understand, or comprehend between two subjects only. So either it could be between me to my physical education instructor or between me to my physical education. So there is really terms that can only be used by two subjects only. So that's what makes it unique.
Morning, ma'am.
For example, hayon-hayon. Hayon-hayon, as we all know, hayon-hayon is one of the dance terminologies. So siguro, sa mga nursing, we're
is the importance of ESP to your choosing major course?
Importance?
Oo.
The importance